And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Running inside, it's Hill. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake. Late in the season, really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now, it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The quick out.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Looking for room. It's Hill. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's... They've got a first down here to open the period. The run inside. It's Hill. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go right back to him.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete on third down.
Defense did a great job.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive. Go.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys?
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. And the Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Running inside, it's Nelson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. So Oregon's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking for room, it's Hill. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hill. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these big running backs, and then they get hurdled.
Finding some room. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
Makes the grab in their space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Young. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Going to take a shot. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll be fourth down, and let's see what the decision is here. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. The Ducks will go for it here on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. Breaks the tackle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the third down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
Quick completion to the right.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davison. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback may change this route. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Davison. Might have a chance. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
They'll try to power their way ahead. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
And the Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ives. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Ives. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to go right back downfield. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Gonna look downfield again. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Touchdown, Oregon! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
That makes the score Oregon 14, Nebraska 0.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Nelson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ives. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. To the air on 1st down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Took a shot as he threw.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Huskers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On the ground, it's Davison. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get...
This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Young. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Davison. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And we talked about this guy coming in the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They're out there taking a look at this sophomore defensive back, and we hope he's able to get back in the action shortly. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. With the catch, it's Davison. And they get him down. want to give this guy a chance to get some yards after the catch, but there was nothing there.
Yeah, give the defense credit. You saw their speed rallying to the football on the perimeter.
Running inside, it's Davison. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Got a man. It's Young. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. From the gun, running back gets the give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Davison. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got enough space. Touchdown, Ducks. And the beatdown has ensued. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline.
Hey. Hey face with tears of joy.
CJ Kicks was good. What's the word, man?
Little college football.
Yeah, man. Oh, they got this. Man. Yeah, a little college football, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, you got the okay. Yeah, a little college ball. I didn't do like that. Right there.
What's the word G?
Can't call it, man. I'm trying to put a little stream up. They changed my thumbnail. Yeah, I got different builds, so I'll be playing on different builds. This is my wide receiver right here. Get my grades up.
You need to ask John how to get gifts on your stream.
Gifts. Yeah, okay. You probably gotta be monetized. No, I'm not monetized.
I tried to send a star, it won't let me.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I think you gotta be monetized, man. I ain't nowhere near that.
Probably so.
Yeah, I'm still struggle streaming. I got a lot of dope. I like the uniforms in college. The uniforms be dope.
Face with tears of joy.
Go back there. Let's go.
In the Pacific Northwest, there is a special and hateful place these two schools have for each other in their hearts. From Jake Browning's point or Kenny Wheaton running back to score, this game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another classic in this one. On the banks of Lake Washington, it's Husky Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Washington Huskies. Reese Davis, David Holland, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The most beautiful views from the water on Lake Washington. Husky Stadium is something special. You can see the lake, the mountains. You can see it all from kickoff. This is one of the most glorious views in all of college sports. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cox. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the delay, it's Cox. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Williams. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Washington sends out the punt team. He'll take it on the return. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. The speed.
Hey, face with tears of joy. You need to ask John how to get gifts on your stream. I tried to send a star, it won't let me. Probably so. Face with tears of joy.
So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using it early, with 2 left for them to spend. So the Oregon Ducks offense takes the field for the first time in this game.
What's wrong with it?
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass.
He's dropping the ball.
On first down, 2nd down coming. For decades, Washington dominated this this rivalry than 1994, and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house, and since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been so much fun to watch. For years, it had conference championship implications. We've seen Heisman Trophy implications in this one. More recently, college football playoff implications as well. Always fun when these two teams get together.
And it doesn't matter what conference they're in. We're always watching this matchup. All eyes are on this match. They don't like each other. A lot of animosity.
Gonna run it. It's Hill. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And that one's incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
And those plays are never going to be on the highlight tapes. But, man, you love a QB that on third down can understand spacing, can understand how to check the football down, let their running back do the rest, get the first down, move the sticks, so then you can make the big play later on in this drive.
Maybe some room here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
He really shows you his skills on that last run, and I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires left. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Ducks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle. So first down here as they go back to work. The give on the option. Sweet cut there. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Hit and brought down right at
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? He's looking to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. The 10. Touchdown, Huskies. A pick 6.
And this is always the fine line as an offense, man.
He took it to the crib almost. Damn.
But you can't be careless. You can't make mistakes. And, man, Palmer, that's a big mistake that goes all the way back the other direction.
And give the defense credit, too, because in that 2-minute situation, they're expecting pass. Everybody's got to be on guard. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. He was able to jump the throw. Now he's taking...
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. On the move, it's Hill. Turning it on. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to throw it again. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
His coverage is crazy.
Watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to...
These DBs ain't fucking around.
Anticipating on film.
These DBs on all that, bro. These DBs want that smoke.
Third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think
we're playing on Heisman too. We ain't playing on All-American. It's on Heisman.
Good solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Might as well stick with him. Knocked down for the tackle.
Well, this running back has been the only guy obviously who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Off play action. Fires to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag rounds because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just...
I gotta pick up that block. Let's go.
The house. Touchdown, Oregon.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss.
And I'd be happy when I get to 90-something overall. Right now, I'm kind of trash.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts, Bill Musgrave, or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just in the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game, and you saw a great example of that one there.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Ducks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Right back to him on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. run inside. It's Davison. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. But you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
3rd down from the gun, Williams. Quick completion on the out. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Here's Williams to throw. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Williams will pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. It's complete to the left. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? 4th down, Williams. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. Give to the running back. And they swarm him under. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Might be changing the route. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Oh, gives him the tough, stiff arm. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Williams. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Gets the back moving. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. He's got him. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Williams to the air again. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Williams. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Williams looking for a man. Right on target this time. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. He goes right back to the air. Got it. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. It's Williams again. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes a catch. Pulled down for the tackle. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Williams. They'll run the screen. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Complete downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. He wants to throw it. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back. Yeah,
they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
first down. Ball carried by the running back. Loses his spot. Brings up second down.